Namaste everyone and welcome to Data Millennials. Hey everyone, welcome back to our SQL series. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use SQL where clause and where exactly we will be using this where clause. Okay, so whenever you have to filter your data based on a certain criteria, then you have to use this where clause. For example, we had the product list in our database which we were using earlier. We had our product type ABC. Now suppose if you want to get only if you want to extract only those record which has product type as A, then you will be using this where clause. So let's look at this where clause definition. The where clause is used to filter records, as I have told you earlier, as it is used to extract only those records that fulfill a specific condition. Filter records based on a specific condition, right? Okay, now you might be able to filter the record based on your condition, and your condition consists of different situations. Like if you want to filter record based on a text, you can do it. If you want to filter out the record based on a number, then you can also do that. If you want to filter out the records based on a specific date, time, day, month, year, you can do it with this where clause. So let's go and see this example how we can use this where clause. Okay, now the first question that comes into mind is, if I want to filter out the text, filter out the record based on text, how can I do it? Okay, so let's do it. So first we need to, whenever you are applying a where clause, then the first step what you should do is that you should see your data first. Okay, and after seeing the data, you have to make sure that what exactly condition you will be going to put into the where clause. So we'll execute the first step by using the select statement. So I will write select star, oh sorry, my mistake, star from email data dot product list. Okay, now what I want to do is that with this statement I want to see the entire list of my entire records within this product list. Okay, I have it here. Now suppose I want to get only this product type A, right? Then what I have to write is that then I have to add this where clause. So the statement will be the same, select a star from email data dot product list where product type, the column, okay, product type is equal to, okay, A. So I want the records only for product type which is A. Now if I run this, okay, right now when I ran the query for select a star from email data dot product list, I got 65 records here. You can see that 65 rows returned. Okay, now if I run this query with the where clause, I should only get those record which has product type as A. Okay, I ran this query. Now in this log window or output window, you can see it has returned 15 records here. Okay, now if I go down, I will see that there are only those products which has product type as A. Okay, now that is good, I got my answer. But what happens when somebody asks you to filter out on two different columns? So I want my product type as A and I want my sub product type as A12. Then what will you do? Then what you have to do is that you just need to put another condition, right? So my another condition would be where product subtype is A12, right? So I have already written this where product type equal to A. Then I'll add a condition with and product subtype is equal to A12. Now this A and A12 is a text, that's why I'm putting it into this quotes, right? Now if I run this query, let's see, I ran this query and I got one record which says that product type is A and subproduct type is A12. This means that within this table there is only one record which specifies that product A, product A12 and its description. Now there might be a situation where the user want you to provide product type of either A or B, right? So suppose I run this query here. Okay, oh sorry, my mistake, let me take out this one first. Okay, so I ran this query and your coworker or somebody else asks you that let's see product A and product B, let's exclude product C and product D from our result set. Then how you will do that? So in order to do that, what you need to do is that you already had that condition, that product type equal to A, right? Now you required product A as well as product B. Okay, so what you will do is that you will put a condition or product type is equal to B. So what we are saying to SQL is that take out all those products which has product type either A or B, except these two I don't need it. Okay, I'll run this query. Okay, now I got 30 records here, so my product type should be either A or B. So 15 records are for A, right? Then I can see that from this point B is followed up, right? So we got our products. Now what will happen if you have hundreds of products and somebody told you that you should get only the product which is not equal to C, right? Then what we will do is that we'll put product type is not equal to, then we'll use product type not in and we'll put C under this bracket. Okay, so I'll run this query. Then we will get 50, we got 50 record, and within this data set we will see that product type is A, B and D, not C. Similarly, if somebody asks you to keep on adding the product type which should not be extracted in your result set, then you can keep on adding it, something like this. If I don't want D, then I can put it here D. So make sure that you segregate it by a comma. Okay, now if I run this query, you will see that you will have record 30 and product type is A and product type is B. So it excluded all those products which has product type as C or D in our result set. So that is how we use that is how we use the where clause in our SQL queries. Now this was for text or strings, right? What happens if we want to get numbers, right? So let's see if we have any numbers in our table. So let's see this. Okay, we have a employee table, okay, which has ID and numbers. So what we are going to do is that first we will select this entire employee table to see the entire data set. So we'll write select a star from email data dot employee. Okay, so we got the entire thing from employee. We had ID and we have salary. So we have 4 records here, and salary is 100, 200, 350. Now if somebody asks you to get all those employees, okay, which has salary greater than 200, so just listen it very carefully that I'm saying greater than 200, not greater than and equal to. I'm saying greater than 200. So then again we will use where condition. So I'll put where salary is greater than 200. So ideally we should get this ID3, ID4 with salary 300, sorry, only ID3 which has salary 300. Okay, so it should return only one record. So if I run this query, I got only one record. Okay, now this is how we use where clause in our SQL queries. So we have reached at the end of this video. In our next video, I'll show you how to use operators in where clause with equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, then less than or equal to, and not equal to. Hey, if you find this video insightful, then do check out other videos and hit the like and subscribe button.